For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or cheap games on any platform, use the referral link in the description. It'll take you to g2a.com. Use the promo code CHES over there and you'll get yourself 3% cash back. For all No Identity merchandise, hats, hoodies and t-shirts, follow the link in the description down below to the No Identity Fan Fibre website. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 8 of Season 4 here in the Career Mode RTG. We are doing exceptionally well in the Premier League so far this season. Currently sat in second after 6 games. That will not last, but the longer it does, the more we will enjoy it. But I'm fully expecting to drop to around about mid-table by the end of the season. 3 games today. In fact, 3 games to cover the entirety of the month of October today, because we got knocked out in the Football League Cup in the last episode. Southampton, Arsenal and Crystal Palace. And then November's a very empty month as well, with West Brom, Leicester and Sunderland. December a bit more busy, before we head in towards, of course, the January transfer window, which is not too far away now. So we do have a substantial amount of money to spend in January, and we do plan on spending it, although as of yet, not entirely too sure who to spend it on. But we'll concentrate on the football for the next couple of episodes before we start thinking about transfers. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further videos. And I need to change something with my starting 11. It's Alessandrini. He's out for 9 days, isn't he, with that injury that he picked up in the last episode. Never mind. Zedos can step in and we'll throw Wiedemont on the bench. And then we are as we were. Right then, let's head into the game against Southampton.
With little choice.
That's a lovely through ball to Charlie Austin, and he's in space here. Terrible finish. If he'd have put some more power behind that, could have caused Cooper some real problems there. A mistake from Charlie Austin not to give that just a more of an old-fashioned thwack to try and find the bottom corner. We'll get this into Lozano, who's found his first team football at a premium recently, but unfortunately his passing not quite good enough in that particular situation. Charlie Austin looking for a teammate, and he will find Cedric here. Had a very good game in the Football League Cup recently, but his cross there not quite good enough. And to be fair, everything that I've done so far in this game hasn't been good enough either. Very, very poor opening first half from me here. Play that over the top for Lozano to run on towards though, and he should get there ahead of the defender and has done. I'm going to need some teammates up here in support, so I tried to turn to try and play the pass, but Van Dijk gets the tackle in. We'll take the corner. Navarrete with the corner. It comes in. Lozano's up. No, it's Ruben Loftus-Cheek underneath it. Oh, trying to take a touch there with the man on the edge of the box. Unfortunately, he wouldn't quite do as I pleased. Oh, and I missed the tackle there with Greco. Charlie Austin coming forward here, but Cedric gets... Oh, what a tackle from J. Clark-Selter. Gets the ball ripped away from him from expert defending. Try and get that... Oh, this is a terrible pass to Zedos, and that sums up my first half performance, to be completely honest. It's 0-0 after 40 minutes, and I've not really done much in this game so far. Cedric down the line to Zuba, who's turning so brilliantly, and that was a rather unsightly lunge from Davinson Sanchez. He'll probably find himself getting booked for that, but Harrison Reed with a really good opportunity to give Southampton the lead just before half-time. Ball played through to him. It's a great run. You see the defender switch off. He just couldn't find the finish. Southampton been on top here, though, most definitely. I'm lucky to still be at 0-0, to be honest.
Stuck into their players.
Shadows tackles Bertrand there. Hard, but fair. And we fed in Lozano, who can feed in Lacazette. Lacazette? What am I talking about? Navarrete! Lacazette, he finished like Lacazette. Oh, Lino Navarrete makes it Cambridge 1, Southampton 0. I don't know where Lacazette came from, but it's a lovely turn. And the finish was really powerful, actually. Impressed with that. My first proper chance of the game, and we've taken the lead at St Mary's. 1-0. Free kick for Southampton. Already classy to take it. They're making a change. I think that's Shane Long, is it, coming on for Charlie Austin? Indeed it is. Shane Long onto the pitch. Can he make the difference? Can he get Southampton back in this? He might be underneath that, and I don't think it was him, actually. Actually, it may have been Bradley Halliday trying to come away with it. I was too busy trying to look in the middle for whether that was Shane Long or not. It's Zuba that has the initial, or the eventual shot, but that was comfortable for the keeper, thankfully. 20 minutes to go between us and a rather undeserving, the way we've played so far. 1-0 victory here. Here's Pierre down the line to Zuba. Turn, but Davinson Sanchez gets the tackle in. Fired quickly forward looking for a Soro, but Romeu cuts it out. Really classy with not really anywhere to run there, although he snapped a shot away, but it's comfortable for Cooper down low. Southampton still looking for that equaliser, but they haven't yet found it. Joel Asoro out here to Jeffrey Beer. We'll go back to Joel Asoro. There's Lozano in the middle, and I'll dink this looking for Asoro, and he's in to potentially not score us a second because that was a terrible touch. But Jeffrey Beer can whip a cross in, and Lozano unfortunately can't get on the end of the ball. Classy will poke that away, and Southampton live to fight another day. Virgil van Dijk pushed forward. Clearly then Southampton on all-out attack, looking to try and get this equaliser, but there's not long left, only 3 minutes or so. Oh, I thought Navarrete was going to do wonders there and keep that in. Pied will take the throw and get it back to Jordi Claessy. Jose Fonte pumps that forward, and it's flicked on here to Zuba. Let's head that home. Just why do they always refuse to head the football in situations like that? It's infuriating. I could waste a few vital seconds and make sure that the ball is distributed much better from the goalkeeper's hands rather than his feet, but never mind. They missed the eventual shot from Harrison Reed again, and we will play on. It's stoppage time now at the end of the game. I do not deserve this 1-0 lead, but we have the 1-0 lead, and we might be able to extend it here if Asoro can get away and find a teammate. And Jeffrey Beer is in the middle here, and he'll hit that first time, but it's well blocked. In fact, it was Roussillon, I think, actually, the left-back pushing forward again. But there goes the final whistle. A victory at St Mary's, but Southampton, as they were in the Football League Cup final, by far the better team. But unfortunately for them, their wastefulness in front of goal means that they lose to us. Another slim 1-0 victory for us. That's our third 1-0 victory in the opening 7 games of the season. We also won 2-0 against Villa and 5-0 against Stoke in the last episode. And 1-0 against Middlesbrough as well. So no, that's our 4th 1-0 win of the season so far. 4 of our 6 wins have been by a single goal to nil. And that's the difference between us being top of the table right now and mid-table by getting a number of draws. We haven't yet drawn a game. And that game we didn't deserve to win. The one against Middlesbrough, we only got the goal right at the very, very end of the game. So, as things stand right now, we are top, but not really showing the form to warrant being there, at least or the level of performances to warrant being there. It's only a matter of time before the results start to go the other way, and things get even more difficult now with the game against Arsenal. Now, after Manchester City put out a weakened side against us, what is Arsene Wenger going to do? The stewards in the background seem to be shaking a little bit. Not really too sure what that's all about. But there's the man himself. Obviously, we played at the Etihad against City and lost. But that's a strong side. Cech, Bayrim, Javi Martinez, Toprak, Gibbs, El Neni, Coquelin, Campbell, Sanchez, Cazorla, and someone else whose name I didn't quite get to at the bottom. Ben Yedder, I think, actually. It may have been, if memory... Yeah, there he is. Ben Yedder, number 45. That's a really, really strong side for Arsenal there. Much stronger than the team that Manchester City put out against me. And City was still able to beat me with that strong team. Now, we are in good form with regards results, but not good form with regards performances. So I've no idea which Cambridge United side is going to turn up in this game. The one that battered Stoke by 5 goals to nil, or the one that really didn't deserve to beat Southampton by a single goal to nil. Navarrete was trying to slot through Greco there, but I couldn't quite get the ball away as El Neni put the foot in. Arsenal starting strongly defensively. As soon as I say that, they give the ball away. Navarrete in the box. Or try a Berber spin. And Navarrete. 1-0 Cambridge. The perfect start. After how long? 4 minutes, 28 seconds. Navarrete with a Berber spin. Sells 2 defenders. Arsenal give the ball away in their midfield. Lovely ball in there and the finish. Extremely good. Navarrete is turning up in this cam role. He's done more at cam in this season so far, in the opening 8 or 9 games, than he did in the whole of the previous 2 or 3 seasons from the right-hand side of midfield. We found, well, plus he's 86 rated now, which obviously helps, but his 3rd goal of the season, and we lead by a goal to nil here after 5 minutes at home against Arsenal. Joel Campbell, oh wow, talk about acceleration to get away. Oh, it's a lovely cross. Ben Yedder with a header, Cooper with the save. Tiny little Wissam Ben Yedder, who's one of my favourite players on FIFA 17, very nearly equalised for Arsenal just as quickly as we took the lead. 8 minutes in now, it's still a goal to nil in our favour, but if Arsenal are going to be creating chances of that quality, then it surely won't be long until they're knocking on the door for that equaliser again. Here's Alexis to Gibbs. Gibbs. Oh, Ben Yedder went for the shot from distance. That was rather ill-advised with so many people in front of him, but Alexis is in here. The footwork! My God! How are you supposed to cope with that? Thankfully, Cooper's made a very good save there, but the footwork from Alexis was unreal, and that reaction as well to throw out that right arm, that's just as good a save as the footwork was from Alexis to set the chance up in the first place. Joel Campbell is going to go short here to Santi, despite the fact we pulled a man back to him. Coquelin not around for his shooting from distance, and as such hasn't shot from distance, I say, as he shoots from distance, but Cooper with a comfortable save this time. It's Hector Bellerin. Arsenal still looking for this equaliser in this first half. That's a great cross, but cleared away. Drops to Coquelin. Poked away from him. Arsenal just not good enough here in this first half. To this point, he says, with 60 seconds to go and Arsenal on the edge of his box. But we have not yet been able to clear it away. Bellerin still coming forward with it. Arsenal, though, in general, just not turned up here so far. Greco gets to tackle and get to that ball first. He can't. His legs aren't quite long enough. Javi Martinez plays it forward, but there's half-time whistle, and that will be 1-0 at half-time. Loftus Cheek to Navarrete. Nicely done there to Benyat. And Alessandrini's in the box. He scored from a similar position in the last episode, but Petr Cech makes a good save. I'm going to try and knock this down to a teammate who, could shoot from the edge of the box, but Navarrete fires wide. Arsenal, just, I don't understand. Last time we played Arsenal in the Cup, they battered me by 3-0. And now, they're struggling. It's a similar sort of team to the one that we played as well in the FA Cup, I think, if I cast my mind back. It was a while ago. But Santi Cazorla, they keep getting to the edge of my box like this, and in rather typical Arsenal fashion, they're just messing about with it, playing it about, passing it about, dilly-dallying on the ball, and not actually playing the right final ball or having any shots when they do get in the position to do so. And it is costing them here. We still lead with half an hour to go by 1-0. Alessandrini into Lozano to Navarrete. Lozano could go again, that's what I'm waiting for. And he's in here. Anthony Lozano lay that off to a teammate. Benyat for 2. It would have been if it weren't for Petr Cech. Another good save from the Czech, as he did from Alessandrini not that long ago. He's punched clear from that corner as well. Greco battling with Benyat here, and it's the Frenchman that comes out on top, but Greco gets back to win the ball back again. Benyat to Roussillon, to Davinson Sanchez, still up from the previous corner. Here's Alessandrini. That Berber spin works well for Navarrete earlier, and he's going to have another effort here, Lino Navarrete, and again fires wide from the edge of the box. Under 25 minutes to go. Cambridge 1, Arsenal 0. It's Joel Campbell down the right-hand side for Arsenal. Cross could come in. Maybe. Plays it into Xhaka there. It's not the best of wing play. Xhaka showing good strength here up against Jake Clark-Salter. Back to Kieran Gibbs. Alexis made that run there, but I tried to cut it out because I saw it coming again. Alexis with a footwork. That's the quality of finish Arsenal have been missing all game long. Alexis makes it Arsenal 1, Cambridge United 1. Just a little 1-2, and then that just shifts the ball out of his feet and then bends it into the top corner. It's world class from Alexis Sanchez. The one moment of quality Arsenal have shown, and it's been enough to get them equal. If only Petr Cech hadn't made 2 incredible saves at the other end, we might have been out of sight. Never mind. 1-1. It's good football. I could try and play Lozano in here. Now, can I turn the defender? Yes. Lozano. Wow. I probably won't get a better opportunity between now and the end of the game to take the lead again. And Anthony Lozano hasn't been able to take it. Greco will resume possession here. Benyat could look for Alessandrini down the right. Again, I'll try a Berber spin to get in the box. And again, it's worked, and we've pulled it back. Benyat, Navarrete, deflected, Cech with a save. That's not going out. He's going to have to save it again. He's punched, and a free kick's been given. Wow. Any team could win this still. 1-1. Excuse me. That's pass back. What on earth has happened there? I made some changes. Petr Cech calls his defender over. What is that? I cannot believe that's just happened. That should be a free kick to me inside the box for pass back. I am speechless that that has just happened. Is the pass back rule not in FIFA? Is it not inbuilt in the coding that that should be pass back? Clearly it was. I'm flabbergasted. I legit don't know what to say. I brought on Zedos, Jedos, Asoro, and Hernan to try and freshen things up here, but regardless of any of the changes, that should have been a free kick to me about 10 yards out from goal inside the penalty area. I can't believe that's just happened. Smolov into Chaka. Not now, Tues. Don't mess up now. Halliday away to Zedos. Into Lozano. Looking for Asoro. Zedos has made the run. I've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the middle. I need to find the right pass. That is a pass. Whether it's the right pass remains to be seen. Joel Asoro from the edge of the box. Save from Czech. Lozano heads back into the middle but only finds Coquelin, and Arsenal will clear it. But Hernan steps in, and as I'm about to pass it into Asoro to have another shot, the referee blows his whistle. 1-1 is the final score between ourselves and Arsenal. But should we have had a free kick 10 yards out and the chance to make it 2-1? I don't know. I really think we should have. But the referee deemed it not pass back, even though it clearly was. But that rule must just not be in the game, which makes no sense considering it's a rule of football, but I don't understand. We'll just have to take a point and move on. Up next was... I genuinely can't remember. But we'll head into that game now. We have a situation. Unfortunately, I deleted the email just as I was scrolling through and wasn't able to actually read it fully. It was a big old paragraph, but Anthony Lozano has come to me. He's unsettled because he's homesick. Now, hopefully, we can cure that homesickness between now and the January transfer window. Otherwise, we may end up having to sell Anthony Lozano. And considering I've just put him onto my front cover of the series, I'd rather avoid having to sell Anthony Lozano, to be completely honest. But he's seemingly trying to force his way out of the club. I'm going to continue to play him up top, and hopefully if I can start scoring goals with him again, that will change his mind. I forgot to put Alessandrini back in the starting lineup, but let's give Zedos a start, because he did well when he came on. But other than that, the side is unchanged from the team that played Arsenal. And it's Crystal Palace away from home in this third and final game. Corner for Palace. 8 minutes in. Oh, it's a strange one, but it's Reece Henriksen. I don't quite know what happened there. It deflected about 2 or 3 times in the middle and just popped up to the head of James MacArthur, who unfortunately for Palace couldn't get it on target. That was very nearly 1-0 to the hosts. Zé Luis over the top. Zaha in behind. Trying my best here with Davinson Sanchez to put him off. Zaha turning one way then the other. Finds Zé Luis. Good save by Cooper. Zé Luis, a new signing for Palace this season. We saw him in the roundup of the transfer window on the list of new signings for Palace. But thankfully for me, not able to get a goal for his new club there. Although, God knows what that pass was. But we've won it back again. Thank you. Greco and Navarrete linking up well. Corner to come in. Navarrete whips it in, and underneath it is Steve Mandanda. It's going to drop to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Across there to Davinson Sanchez. And I probably should have shot with Ruben Loftus-Cheek from distance rather than Davinson Sanchez in that situation. 0-0 at the break. Zedos into Halliday. Through to Navarrete. Nice turn. Lozano's made the run. I will squeeze it to him. He'll get it round the corner. And Nicola Greco shoots straight at Mandanda. I was trying to get it across this side into the far post or near post as we look at it, but unfortunately it wasn't the best of shots. Lozano flicks that header on, and nobody could really tell where that was going with that camera angle, but Mandanda was comfortable enough to not try and get to it. And unfortunately, 5 minutes into the second half, we stay at 0-0. Lozano still waiting to get his first goal for a few games. I'd love to get him one in this one if we can. I really want to get his goal scoring levels back up, because he was crucial to us at the beginning of the season, and he's been crucial to us throughout the save, and I don't want to lose him just because he's a little bit homesick. Back on by Halliday. Fire that forward. Lozano gets there well. Into Loftus-Cheek. To Greco. Navarrete wanting to make that run forward, but he's just not got the support that he needs. Lozano's there. Anthony Lozano. Oh, decent effort. Stinging in the palms of Mandanda. Wide for a corner though. It will come in. It's over everyone but Jake Clark-Salter. It's come back out to Navarrete, lofted in and cleared away. Only as far as Jake Clark-Salter again. Here's Lozano. That's a foul, isn't it? I want the free kick. Give me the free kick. Thank you. Right, Benya, up you step. Yellow card for Wilfred Zaha. Shadow's coming across to have a word with him. I'm pretty sure I started Benya. Why is he giving it to Navarrete? Right, Benya, put this tops, please. Close, but not close enough. Nice tackle by Benya. Struggling to get off Jonathan Williams, but Townsend picks up the loose ball. 15 minutes to go here. This has been a more difficult game than the one against Arsenal, if I'm honest. Ball forward, won by Townsend. Williams gets it under control and pokes it through nicely for Andros Townsend to rush onto. And that's a brilliant ball across. Oh my word, that cross. That was perfection personified. Unbelievable ball into the box there. That was remarkable. And Samaris had a simple job of just getting it on target. On his own, 6 yards out. He couldn't miss from there. Jake Clark-Salter doesn't pick up on the run, and it's a top quality finish. Nothing the keeper could do about that. We're going to lose here against Crystal Palace unless something happens in the next 13 minutes. Halliday into Lozano, to Asoro. Lozano's gone again, and we'll poke it to him. Can he get it past the defender? He's got a couple with him. Anthony Lozano! No, he just cannot buy a goal right now. Oh, it does brilliantly to work the space and the opportunity in the first place, and then just can't put it away. Kelly. Lozano with the tackle, but I just can't outmuscle him, and there goes the final whistle. Well, after nearly beating Arsenal, we lose to Palace. That is not how I envisaged that game go. Well, could you have been more even? 7 shots each, 4 on targets each, 50% possession each. The pass accuracy very close at 89-85 in their favour. Our second defeat of the season, and it's by a goal to nil, unfortunately, as were all 3 of the other results. Every single game of all 4 played in the Premier League on that Saturday ended up with a 1-0 win for the home side. That's remarkable. Anyway, that's where we'll leave it for today. Oh no, we've dropped to 3rd. It's been an unbelievable start to the Premier League season so far. The fairy tale continues for the time being. We are nearly a quarter of the way through, to be completely honest. And we will push on into the second quarter of the season in high spirits, despite the defeat against Crystal Palace for the next episode. So drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. I'll see you next time.